let's go next to, there are so many people trying to get on today that it's a pretty explosive situation. I'm not going to lie. Why don't we go next to Matt from Tennessee? Matt, welcome to the program. What's on your mind today?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, awesome. So my question for you is that Republicans and the right wing stuff, they keep on going down, the extremism path that I
Yep.
keep saying. They're going down, Project 2025 is the thing that's very scary to me specifically. It's
Yes.
something that I've been saying about the whole all over the place, seeing people talk about the contents of it and their plans and all this different stuff. And I am just terrified that if they actually try to put this stuff into policy and put it into actual, whatever, that it will have disastrous consequences and we might become like right wing fascist, whatever. So that's been on my mind a lot. But also something that's been on my mind a lot is that let's say Biden wins 2024, Democrats win. They get back the House because that's projected to what's happening, like at least right now. And we avoid that kind of situation for right now. What is to say, like, what is the end point to this? Where will they say, okay, it's not working, this is not being electable, all the candidates that were running on these positions are kind of losing. And if they're associating with Trump, they're kind of losing.
Oh, I
And
see what you're saying. You're sort of saying like if Trump does lose in 24, what becomes of MAGA Trumpism?
yeah, I just see, is there a point, will we have like a Project 2029 that will go deeper into these views and we will just they'll go farther into it and burrow and with like, is there an endpoint to this? Is there a point where they will try to abandon that stuff, or at least there'll
Listen,
be an
here's
effort
my
on the
view on this. Now, this may be naive. I believe that if Trump loses in 24 and some of these MAGA candidates also lose in 24, I'm not saying this is the end of MAGA, but I think it's a major, major injury to MAGA. And at
Okay.
that point, you would probably see some MAGA people kind of try to make the transition into being so-called normal Republicans, non-MAGA Republicans. And then if Trump loses in 24, he's going to be 80. Next election, he'll be 84 or almost or whatever. I think that if we can avoid Trump in 24 and maybe knock out from the House some of the other MAGA people, I think it's the beginning of the end of MAGA Trumpism. That's why I think so much is right. It's such an inflection point in
It
2024.
it really is. I'm in Tennessee, obviously, and it's one of, if not the most conservative state in the country.
Yeah.
And it's just everywhere I look is that kind of stuff. And I've even had threats of violence against me because I've expressed
Mm.
my views. I was driving down the road like a few years ago around the election of 2020, and I had like a vote Democrat thing on my bumper sticker.
Hmm.
And someone in like this big white truck and just big Trump guys tried to run me off the road and tried to harass me and stuff like that. It was a very scary situation.
Oh boy.
It was something that you really made me realize, like, these people think that I am like the devil. They see that they've been watching all these news stories and they're just focused on all the stuff telling me like, you know, I'm the enemy. These people are out to destroy America and we have to do everything, and all these patriots, quote unquote, that are taking the law into their own hands and trying to do all this stuff. It's so scary.
Yeah, I feel for you. I feel for you.
Mm.
All right. Well, I appreciate the call. Thank you.
Of course.
All right, Matt from Tennessee. Let's take a quick break. If you're still holding on to talk to me, just hold on a moment longer. We'll be right back and take more calls in a moment. If you're familiar with me and my show, you know that I don't promote crazy supplements, drinkable silver, wacky stuff that right-wing shows do. I don't offer miracle cures or anything like that. I promote products that are backed by science and that make sense at the end of the day. That's what our sponsor AG1 is. It's really simple. Instead of taking dozens of different vitamins, potentially spending hundreds of dollars on them, what I do is before my morning cappuccino, I have a scoop of AG1 in water. Simple. I get the entire day's worth of vitamins, minerals, prebiotics, probiotics. It's in a form that you can absorb and utilize. It tastes good. You can put it in a drink. You can put it in a shake. Whatever works for you. Unlike routines that involve all sorts of pills and gummies and the inconvenience and the difficulty of maintaining it, AG1 is just foundational nutrition made easy and affordable. I've even gotten some friends and family hooked on AG1 because it's just simple. It's simple and more cost effective. Go to drinkag1.com/Pacman. You'll get 5 free travel packs of AG1 and a year's supply of vitamin D for free. The link is down below.